Can you guess the answer for this? Is it hi or hello? If your answer is hi, then it's wrong because whenever float and double values are compared, the precision value will vary. For float, the precision value is 6. For double, the precision value is 14. Therefore, here, if me is equal to you, then the precision values are considered and it will end up with the wrong condition, therefore displaying hello as the answer. Let's look into the explanation. This is because for floating point numbers, the value cannot be predicted exactly. Depending upon the number of bytes, the precision of the value varies. For example, here whenever we are working with floating point numbers, we should consider the relational operators, that is double equal to, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than, equal to and not equal to. So the answer is hello. Let's move into the next question. Can you guess the answer for this? Here, a static keyword is used, that is static int var is equal to 5. So the value 5 will be assigned to var, and in printf, var is displayed. It is a post decrement operator. So first, the value of var will be displayed and then var will be decremented to 4. And now, in if of var, for var, the value is 4. Other than 0, for all the positive and negative values, it will be taken as a true value. So it will be taken as if of 1, thus getting inside the loop to call the main function recursively. And next, as we have used the keyword static, it will not reinitialize the value of var to 5, whereas it will take the value of var from the previous iteration, that is 4. So it will display 4 and it will decrement the value of var to 3. So if of 3. As we have already discussed, for all the true value, positive and the negative value other than 0, it will be taken as if of 1, thus calling the loop again recursively. And now the value of var will be displayed as 3, decrementing it to 2. So if of 2, the condition is true and the main will be called recursively again, and var will display 2 and it will be decremented to 1. So if of 1, which is true again, and the main function will be called, and the value of var is 1, which will be displayed and decremented to 0, thus ending up with the wrong condition. Let's look into the explanation. When static storage class is given, it is initialized only once. The change in the value of a static variable is retained even between the function calls. Main is also treated as any other normal function which can be called recursively. So the answer is 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Let's move to the next question. Here, an extend keyword is used. Can you guess the answer? I hope you would have noticed that the value of I is initialized inside the main function. Can you guess the answer? Yes, it is a compilation error because whenever an extend keyword is used, the value of that variable should be initialized outside the main function, like int I is equal to 20. Let's look into the explanation. The extern storage class specifies to the compiler that the memory for I is allocated in some other program and that address will be given to the current program at the time of linking. But linker finds that no other variable of name I is available in any other program with memory space allocated for it. Hence, a linker error has occurred. So the answer is undefined symbol I, which is nothing but an linker error. Let's move into the next question. Can you guess the answer for this one? If you are clear about the previous question, then you would answer this one. Here an extend keyword is used to a variable name out, but the value for the variable is initialized outside the main function. The variable out will retrieve the value which is initialized outside the main function, that is 100, and display the value of out as 100. Let's look into the explanation. This is the correct way to initialize a value to an external variable, that is, initialization should be done either above or below the main function. Therefore, the answer is 100. Now let's move on to the next question. Here, a character variable is used, that is, char space star p indicates that p is a pointer variable which is going to hold the address of another character variable. It is not going to hold the value, whereas it will hold the address of another character variable. So though it is declared with the keyword char, as it is going to hold the address, the data type size will not be 1 here, because for address definitely it should be in the form of integer, so it will take minimum of 2 bytes or 4 bytes. So we can tell here the size of p will be either int or long int, because p is nothing but it is a pointer variable which is going to store the address of another character variable. Hope you got the point. So here, if we give printf size of star p, as we have already discussed, p is going to store the address of another normal variable. So if asterisk symbol comes over the address, it will get to that memory location to retrieve the value. Therefore, the size of a character variable is 1, and size of p is nothing but it is going to hold the address, so it will be either 2 or 4. Let's look into the explanation. The size of operator will return the number of bytes taken by its operand. Here, the character pointer is p, which will take 1 byte to store the value and 2 bytes to store the address. So, size of star p, its value will be 1, as star p will return a character value. And size of p is 2, because the p is going to hold the address of another character variable. Therefore, the answer is 1 and 2 for star p and p respectively. Thanks for watching.